Hello everyone, Mappy here with more Phoenotopia Awakening. This is actually the second time I've tried to record this today because my computer did its whole I'm connected to the power, but I'm not connected to the power in the exact way that I want to be, so I'm just going to go to sleep. Even though you've fiddled with the settings so that doesn't happen. So hopefully the solution I have this time will help. It is maybe a little too warm in here for my poor computer. But yeah, between episodes, I just quickly acquired and cooked some choice cooked mystery meat, which, as you can see, pretty nice healing item. So, let's get to the temple adventuring. So we need to find pearl stones, if you might remember, to unlock stuff. And how we find pearl stones is we run through... Oh, gotta desecrate the dead first. We run through little puzzle rooms, find the pearl stones, we fight some bats, which are not difficult because they just fly off, but not trivial either. As you can see, we need to hit these little spheres. And most importantly, these things. These things are jerks. We can't hurt them in any way. Hitting them just makes them reverse what direction they're moving. They're really annoying. I really don't like them. So, an important use of the roll right there. And yeah. Now we can just head on out. Bash our head in for good measure. Grab a pearl stone. Now, one thing that's kind of annoying... Oh, actually, I was about to say one thing that's kind of annoying is they take up an inventory slot, but they don't actually. That's good. That's good to know. For whatever reason, I am so good at getting injured. Like, it's almost as if it's a talent. So... Right. So one thing we could do is we could use the pearl stone to unlock this room. Which I just did. Accidentally. Crap. I mean, there's a health upgrade in here, and I think there's enough. I think you can... I don't think you can soft lock yourself. Whoop. Some desecration. What was it again? I actually worked this out on a piece of paper, but I don't think I need it for this time. Okay, so this one does... So that one is 9. That one is 17. That one is 12. I mean, if we do that, those two go together. This one does those two. And this one does those. I think if I do that... Ugh. Stamina in puzzle rooms, not my favorite thing. No, it was there. Quick and easy, really. You know what? Just because I'm only missing 13, I will eat that so I can pick that up. Not that it's really worth it. In fact, I will just lunch on it right now. Get to full health. In preparation for grabbing the heart ruby. But, you know, needs must. We might as well save that great accomplishment. I am so out of practice with commentary. It's really kind of impressive, especially since... Alright, so a lot of what I was watching while I was on my little break was, you know, Like, I got really into, like, watching, like, speed runs and challenge runs, and, like, especially commentated stuff. And the thing is that you can't help but compare yourself to people, right? And the way that YouTube is set up, it really encourages you to, well, compare yourself to the people who have, like, billions of views. Well, not actually billions, but you know what I mean. Like you're really encouraged. Like, the examples that you see of other people doing cool things are, like, the people who, frog, have, like, 1 million views or whatever. Excuse me. Thank you. I can't mope and do combat at the same time, apparently. Might as well actually start solving the puzzle as well. So like, a lot of the stuff you end up seeing is just... Oops. And this one is actually pretty simple. It's just this. That lands, that plops down the button, and yay, we got another pearl stone. Correct. There's no real reason to go up there. Cool. Ooh, that was some lag. Game, please. It's not entirely the game. It's my poor computer is chugging right now because it is sweltering in my apartment. My apartment, I don't know if I think I might have mentioned this during Weird and Unfortunate Things Are Happening, but the apartment I currently live in, it was not designed with heat in mind. It was designed with, like, cool winters and warmish summers. So right now, it's, you know, like, honestly, it's not even like that hot out right now. It's probably a good 20 degrees Fahrenheit warmer than it was in here than it is outside. I'm saying Fahrenheit because if it was good old Celsius, that would be kind of absurd, honestly. Let me see. There was a trick here. Right, yes. You can hit that to knock it off. Yeah, no, so that's another reason why my commentary might be a little discombobulated. I'm currently recording this soaked in an ocean of my own sweat. But anyway, to finish my thought about YouTube. Yeah, no, YouTube is like showing me people who, oh yeah, like half the population of some small countries watches this guy and enjoys this guy regularly. And that's just like a really high standard to compare yourself to. Is it a healthy standard? No. But it's a little difficult to get yourself out of that mindset when it begins. Though I will say, so one of the things that that inspired me to get back to this is, so there is a person who currently does mostly Twitch streaming. I don't know the etiquette of just like mentioning people. I think it should be fine. This dude, CPC Gamer, pretty nice guy. Lot of respect for them. They're ultimately, like, I've been watching their stuff for an undue length of time. Let's put it that way. I think I started watching them like 8 or 9 years ago. Whatever length of time makes sense. But so I joined their streams. Well, some of their streams recently. Excuse me. And more importantly, their Discord. But like there was a little conversation that brought up like silly voices, because they had removed one of their older Let's Plays because it involved them doing a lot of like silly voices, and they were like, oh, I don't really want to do that. Do I want to be associated with that? Nah. So, of course, what I took that as is like silly voices are bad praxis. That they just result in the bad videos. And then, so my brain just went, you know what? Then I'm just gonna make the bad videos. Which, I mean, whatever works for me, right? Right, yes. Okay, Moonstone. I think this is the first Moonstone we've gotten. Also, excuse me as I fumble with the controls of this game that I've played for probably collectively 13 hours or something? Yeah, no, Moonstones. They'll come up. Oh, they'll come up. They're not immediately useful, but they'll be useful. Don't you worry. Okay. I'm trying to remember where to go in this dungeon, because one thing that this game does not do... Ah, yes. Oh, is this what I think it is? Yes, this is the tutorial for sprint jumping. I might need to focus up. Oh my god, first try. It's almost as if I've gotten better at this game in the time I've played it. Because the first time I played through this, that took me so long. You wouldn't even know. You wouldn't even know. I really hope this choppiness does not show up in the final recording. Right, yes, we can't go that way yet. We need an item. We need an item because this is a Metroidvania. I mean, I don't know. Actually, I don't know if this really counts as a... Excuse me. Slimes. Out of my facial area. Right, yes, we can't actually go up this way. We can only come down that way. Can't go to anywhere. That's not a useful direction. Guess we have to go in here. We've already been in here. Thanks, brain. Thanks, brain, for being organized. Okay, so this takes us back up there, which means the place we have not been is to the left. Right, yes. Yeah, no, I really hope this choppiness does not show up in the recording. Like, there's nothing I can really do about it at this point in time. Oh dear God, I've gotten better at that. Like, when I first started playing this, like, it was just so frustrating to actually hit anything with that. But I've gotten better. Oh right, yes, this is the shortcut back. Which, again, we need an item. Need an item to do that. Right, yes. Train of thought. I have one of those. Or do I? But what I was saying, on the topic of Metroidvania, this is a Metroidvania in the sense that, like, the second Zelda game is. Or really, kind of like in the sense that... Oh, I'm trying to think of a good comparison. Like, you know how with the Zelda games themselves, they don't really follow the whole, like, oh, you have one contiguous world thing? Actually, okay, no, that's a lie. I am literally just thinking about Zelda 2 here. Excuse me, I would like to desecrate your corpse and steal your stuff. Fine. Gale will be nice for once. Right, let's deal with some frogs. Not that that's like the best way of doing it. And okay, yes. We are going to eat our mystery meat. Yes. But yeah, as you've probably noticed, this and as I alluded to in the previous, right? Yes, self. I can't just tap the button to attack. I actually have to kind of like hold it a little bit so I can swing out. Yeah, no, the combat here, it doesn't believe in like iframes or not being bullshit, honestly. Oh, right, rock toads. These guys are a bit tricky, as you can see. I'm not risking it. Crap, I risked it. So, as you probably noticed, light attacks decrease in power. Let me see if I can just... okay. Gale has fallen! We are going to reload this last save point, and it's like, hey, you can check the difficulty options. No. Okay, so I'm just gonna rush through, grab the Inuri Pearl Stones that I've already grabbed, and I will be right back. Actually, let me quickly... Right, yeah. Again, I keep hitting select when I don't want to hit select. I also have to grab that energy... I also have to grab that energy gem. Wonderful. I will see you when I'm done with that. And I got everything. Yep, I got... Just double checking. I should have checked this before. Ugh. Okay, so we're back. Unlike the last time I said we were back, but I turned out I had forgotten something important. I had forgotten the energy gem, but shh, that didn't happen. So, you know what it probably is, and I hate having to do this. We're gonna have to disable the dynamic lighting. Wait. Is it fixed? Because, okay. So, here's the thing. My computer's not even older. It's just... No, we're gonna leave it on. I also saved, so if I die, it fine. Literally fine. We have 2 out of the 3 we need. Hey guy, over here, missed me. Let's hop over here and be like, hey, bat friend. What if you just left the screen? My little bat friend. Head over here. Ah, yes, this thing. I like a lot of the puzzles in this dungeon. They're not particularly hard, mind you, but they're just like these fun little things. Good thing that that was there. Otherwise, that would have ended poorly. Okay, I cannot get there by doing that. Good to know. This isn't as hard as I'm making it look, I swear. It's the weird janky frame rate that I hope you guys can't see. And I'm actually kind of concerned about, because I did save after that death, so I wouldn't have to repeat as much stuff. Got me a moonstone. But that also means that I can't really go back and, like if this recording absolutely, is absolutely unwatchable, I can't really go back and redo it. Fun. Okay, so what's on this side? Right, yes. I say as if I remember this room vividly. No, I just remember that it exists. I remember that there's a little thing near the end. I believe we need to do this. Right, not there. Here? Yep. It releases frogs into the world. Little battle arena. We're going to exploit the fact that while frogs can jump, they also aren't going to jump right where I'm. That could have been bad. Come on. I have to focus up. Frogs are surprisingly terrifying when you are like 16 years old and have a stick and a slingshot as your primary way of protecting yourself, and can't swim. Like Raz from Psychonauts bad at swimming. It's honestly kind of impressive. I was so good at this when I started today. Now I'm less good at it. Yeah, so... Because the thing is, I really want to just finish this dungeon today. Like, there's no real reason for me to have this dungeon and... There we go. Like, to have the ending to this dungeon be not coterminous with the rest of this. Like, there's no reason for me to stop halfway through and be like, I need to check the recording. So we're just gonna suffer through it. I'm gonna suffer through my inadequacy, and, you know, it'll be great. It'll be absolutely splendiferous. Right, this is also, if I remember correctly, the gimmick of this room. It's just that there are frogs in the big pots. Everyone's amazed at this. Because how could there be frogs in the big pots? Excuse me. Not all of the big pods, though. Because then you'd expect it. I know. I think I can put these down gently. The thing, okay, so the thing is, as part of warming up today, I did play a little bit of my other save, and it's, I could kill that. You know, I'm gonna have to do some hunting off screen at some point, because, right, that's not even the right direction. Yeah, I need to kill 23 more crawling critters, which really didn't take me that long when I was playing through this by myself. Probably because I didn't have any need to talk while playing. Right, and that's the blocked off area. Cool, we've seen everything. Leaving. Heading back to save, because, you know, safety. There is trying out that treasure room again. The one with the rock toad. And you know what? Whoops. Wrong thing. I'm always doing the wrong thing. Just do a little bit quick cooking. Which, hopefully, the jank frame rate isn't going to screw up the cooking minigame. No, that was fine. Cool. Now, quickly going to swap back to the mighty slingshot. But, actually, yes, treasure room. Treasure room first. Oi. And again, we are going to play this safe. No need to actually directly fight the frogs. Unless we have to. Because that's called risk. And why do risky things when you can just win? Right. Let's be a little more careful this time around. Crawl in. So I can get it to drop itself. There we go. That is so much better than it was before. Oh no. Now I have to get through here. Crap. I can't remember, like, do these guys actually have... Okay, so what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to do this. Dodging around at the speed of sound. Right, yes. That is the treasure we came for. The lunar vase. When will that be relevant? A very long time from now, actually. I do not know how I managed to not get hit there. I will accept it, though. Actually, you know what? Finding invaluable treasure like that means I'm gonna go back and save. I will spare you the 5... Actually, no. Why would I do that? It's a quick 5 seconds that you get to spend with me. Presumably the reason why you're watching this and not one of the other many playthroughs of this. Actually, I'm not sure if there are all that many other playthroughs of this. There probably are, because it's almost impossible to find a game that someone hasn't Let's Played. But yeah. No idea. I didn't look it up. I try not to do that because that kind of discourages me. Which of course YouTube loves showing you stuff that's related to stuff that you make. Also, I should have just saved over here. Frassa frassa. Oh, this is gonna be tricky. Just because of the frame rate. Okay, so this... Oh, you can feel that crawl. Is the first boss. Hello. 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 Yep, you're supposed to be better at dodging than I am. We're gonna do that. Start with. And then we're gonna do that. And it's gonna shoot slimes. Like a genius. And then, like, that is a move that I do not enjoy. Excuse me. Pardon me, coming through. I mean, okay. And this kind of fight is why... Oh, you're doing that move? And I don't have enough stamina to punish it? Yeah, no, this kind of fight is why, in fact, I went with you can eat stuff inside your inventory. Oh, gotta get out of the way. Look at me actually using like strategy in this fight. Look at me completely ignoring the other slimes. Not that, you know, like, they vanish or anything after the fight. I still have to deal with them. It's just that, like, why would I deal with them while the boss is here? The boss is big and scary. These guys are not big and scary. So we hop through here. And here's the fallen star rock that we looked for. A mysterious golem head. You found a mysterious golem head. This must be Alex's sought-after shooting star. Where could it have come from? Best to bring it back to Alex. And then if we go over here, there's like this nice little garden area. I say as I drown. Just your daily reminder that this game has a horrifying drowning sound effect. But if you go over here, you can see that there's like places to put pearl stones. This leads to a boss. I am so good at platforming. So now we gotta head back to the start of the dungeon. It doesn't port me there, I don't think. It will save. And then, you know, once we talk to Alex, I should probably end for the day, just because it's, you know. And then I can do some technical fixes of issues I'm running into. Because, oh my god, this entire recording session has just been a little bit of a shit show. No, bad me. Talk to Alex before you like reflexively save. Oh wow. Right, yes. So if you poke your head out in like the middle of the dungeon, they'll have a log that they're sawing away at, but as you can see, it's like a fancy bridge. Like, an overly fancy bridge. Especially since, like, Alex is a teenager and both the other two are, like, 9. Look at these balustrades. Balustrades? Balustrades? Anyway. There. Not bad for a couple of kids. I agree, Alex. Now that we've completed the bridge, we can finally go home. Did you totally forget why we're here? Gail's back! And yay, everyone celebrates, and birds. What was that? Remember last time when someone said, "Oh man, I'm bored. I could even do with aliens showing up"? Well, holy ship! That was a spaceship, wasn't it? That light appeared right over the bridge. We should rush back. What? Wait up! Okay. So I'm gonna get to a save point, and we are going to stop for today on that cliffhanger. We have to get home because a spaceship just appeared over our houses and was like, hey, I'm gonna shoot down my little UFO tractor beam, and no one's gonna like it. Anyway, I'm Mappy. This has been more Phoenotopia Awakening. I hope that this episode has not been entirely unwatchable, because I don't want... So I already know that because YouTube helpfully hands out these statistics, that most of the people who watch the first episode of things I upload don't watch the second episode. It's like, I don't know, it's like an 80% drop off or something like that, which makes sense because a lot of people are gonna like click on the first episode out of curiosity and then go like, this isn't for me. But yeah, no, so this is probably gonna contribute to that. Who knows how many of you will stick through to episode 3 of this jank show, which is, again, not the game's fault. I'm actually blaming OBS. Anyway, enough griping. Take care, and I will see you next time. Bye.